So this is video number 3 in my video series challenge. I'm sorry, one video every day for 15 days. So the question is, how has 2026 changed for me? So 2026 actually has been wonderful. There's many lessons that I've learned along the way. The change began for me on February 2nd, which is the day that I officially resigned from my HR role and I moved across the country. My plan was after I landed, I was going to go overseas because I love travel. I was going to begin slow traveling. However, change began to happen once I landed. I downsized and took a one-way flight and landed, which I was going to be in the state for about 3 weeks. Well, change continued because I am still in that state. So a couple things or a couple lessons. So I learned that you have to become comfortable in discomfort. So as I shared, I resigned from my HR role, moved out of my apartment, and moved across the country. So I had released the income that I had. I released my permanent housing. So all of that was very unknown to me. However, while it was extremely uncomfortable, I knew that it was something that I still needed to do, because sometimes you just can't stay in one place or stay stuck because it's stable. Sometimes the growth or growing is in change, right? Even if change is coming in real time, you may not see the end of the path, but that doesn't mean you don't change. You have to change in order to grow. You have to change in order to have experiences. You have to change. Your age will change, your location will change, everything will change. So for me, one of the lessons that I learned is that growth comes with change. Sometimes you have to become uncomfortable in discomfort, and it is okay to do that. While it's scary, absolutely. Is it necessary? Absolutely. Do others do it? Absolutely. So that was one of the lessons that I learned. One of the other lessons that I learned is that stability does look different. It doesn't mean you have to stay in one place. It doesn't mean that you have to rely on one income or one location. You can choose to change that because that is now a desire or a goal that you've set for yourself. So for me, my goal is now that I am even more strategic in my planning. I am more intentional in my planning. My goal, and I'm being strategic about this, is that I now want location freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom. So those 3 things look very different when you are working in corporate, as I have and as I've always have. So 2 lessons. Change looks different for everyone. You have to become uncomfortable in, or you have to become comfortable in discomfort. And sometimes you have to do things in a very scared way. So my question to you is this: what does change look like for you, and what has changed for you in 2026? Again, this is my video challenge. 15 days, 1 video per day. And this is, one other thing I'll share is that I am building or rebuilding in real time. So once again, things look very murky, but right now I am building in real time. So again, this is Mavis from the Freedom Era Collective, and bye for now.